Journey to Extraordinary. In the heart of a bustling city, there lived Robert. He was like many of us, swimming in the sea of everyday life, treading water just to keep head above the surface. He dreams, he had hopes, but they seemed like distant stars, unreachable and far-flung. Then, he found solace in Isaiah 40:31. But they who wait for Yahweh shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with like eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint. This verse, giving him the strength he needed, suddenly brought the distant stars within grasping reach. As Jeremiah 29:11 declares, "For I know the plans I have for you, says Yahweh, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." On that faithful day, Robert stumbled upon an old book in a shadowy corner of a long-neglected bookstore. The book bore the title, Awakening the Giant Within, and pledged to reveal the mysteries of unlocking one's true capabilities. Intrigued by this promise, Robert embarked on his reading journey. A book filled with stories of ordinary people, just like Robert, who had achieved extraordinary feats. They weren't blessed with superhuman abilities or wealth. They were just everyday individuals who discovered a latent strength within themselves and utilized it to bring about radical changes to their lives. These were everyday people who had kindled the giant within. As Robert delved deeper into the book, he began to see the power within himself. It echoed the verse from Ephesians 3:20. Now to him who is able to do immeasurably more than all we ask or imagine, according to his power that is at work within us. It made him realize that he was not just a tiny boat tossed in the stormy sea of life, but the master of his own ship, capable of steering it towards any destination he desired. For Yahweh has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind. 2 Timothy 1:7. In the light of this verse, Robert's mindset began to see every challenge not as a setback, but as an opportunity for growth. Robert started to set goals, not just dreams, and took tangible steps towards achieving them. He worked tirelessly, not out of obligation, but from a place of passion and determination. Over time, Robert's life began to change. The person who once felt like a tiny speck in the universe had awakened the giant within, and was now standing tall, confident, and empowered. From Robert's narrative, we glean an essential truth. We all harbor a latent giant, a vast trove of untapped potential and power. Its awakening demands a reframed mindset, where challenges are opportunities and goals are actionable. It requires perseverance, but the rewards are boundless. Remember, awakening is not a singular event but a life course of growth and transformation. As a reminder of this journey towards transformation, let's draw upon the wisdom from Isaiah 40:31. But they that wait upon the Yahweh shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall and not be weary, and they shall walk and not faint. Let this verse embolden us as we awaken our inner giants. Jeremiah 29:11 states, "For I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." Reflecting on Robert's journey, he ignited his inner giant, demonstrating untapped potential within us all. Can you, like Robert, awaken this potential? As we contemplate, we pose an essential question for our next scene. What hinders you from discovering your inner giant? Let's probe this together. Now that you've heard your story, what's stopping you from awakening your own inner giant? It's time to reflect on your own life. What are the barriers holding you back from realizing your true potential? Are they real or just figments of your imagination? It's time to identify these barriers and tear them down. You might find that the biggest barrier is not external circumstances or other people, but your own self-doubt or fear. But remember, these are not insurmountable obstacles. They are challenges that you can overcome. So I encourage you to take the first step towards awakening your inner giant. It might be a small step like reading a self-help book, attending a seminar, or even just making a promise to yourself. But every journey begins with a single step. Remember, the journey of self-discovery begins with a single step. What's your first step going to be? Is it going to be a leap of faith, a calculated risk, or a bold declaration of intent? It is. Make sure it's a step towards becoming the master of your own destiny. The giant within is waiting to be awakened. So take that first step today. Your future self will thank you for it. Now that we've journeyed through Robert's story, we'd love to hear from you. We believe that sharing and exchanging ideas is a crucial part of growth. So tell us, what's your biggest takeaway from this individual's journey? How has his story of awakening his giant influenced your own perspective? Maybe you've realized some barriers in your own life, or perhaps you've identified your first step towards awakening your own inner giant. We invite you to share your thoughts and experiences in the comments section below. Whether it's a revelation, an insight, or a personal experience, your contributions will not only enrich this discussion, but also inspire others embarking on their own journeys. So take a moment to reflect and share your insights. Leave your answer in the comments below. We can't wait to hear your thoughts. Remember, your journey of self-discovery doesn't have to be a solitary one. Let's embark on this path of awakening together. After all, every giant needs a tribe.